How's it going, guys? And welcome back to Mali Club. I hope everyone's all right and everyone's doing well. These should be pickups that I've picked up recently. I'm going to break this down into two parts because there's quite a bit here to show and quite a bit to talk about. So I took a couple of months off from game hunting. Either I've not been seeing stuff I wanted, or just not had time to go out and about. And then in 1 week, I've picked up about 32 games in one go. So yeah, quite a bit here to show. So this is just part one. So what will I start off with? I'll start with CX pickups. So I've had a bit of a clear out on certain games I do not want. And I saw there's a bit of retro in my local CX house Owen. So I thought I'd have a look and pick it up. So first off, I picked up is it's Ready to Rumble boxing for the Dreamcast. Probably one of the first Dreamcast games I played. I remember there was a video rental store place in Blackheath called Choices. And when the Dreamcast was just about to be released, they had obviously a kiosk so you can demo the games. This was there. Me and a few mates went in on a daily basis to play this game. So yeah, I'm glad to have that back. And then second, for Super Nintendo, I picked up two games. Picked up Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy Kong Quest. It's not the best condition, but it's playable. I think like the label's just faded just there. I believe it's faded, but it'll do for me. I'm not really that picky when it comes to Super Nintendo games, unless it was Metroid, which looked bad. So obviously that got changed. And then lastly for the Super Nintendo is NBA Jam. What can you say that hasn't been said about this game? Shame that the label's slightly ripped on the back, but again, doesn't bother me that much. You know, I think I paid £6 for NBA Jam, so I'm not going to make £6. And then next is Sega Saturn game. Now, the reason I picked this up is because it's one I don't own. I'd be interested to see how this plays with the original Sega Saturn pad, because on the back it's demonstrating 3D control pad. So hopefully, I can get by with just playing with the usual control pad. It's Manx TT Superbike. To be fair, this is in quite nice condition. It's got the manual as well, and case isn't falling apart either. So winner on those. Then it comes to charity shops. Now, I've been out a few times to charity shops, like I had today. Again, it's hit and miss these days. But I picked up two games. I only picked them up because I was there. Now, this one, I think I paid a bit more than what CEX charge, but there's none in my local area. So obviously, on the Dreamcast, I picked up Ready to Rumble Boxing. Picked up Ready to Rumble Boxing 2 on the PlayStation 2. I think I paid £2.50, which it doesn't have a manual, but again, it would have probably cost me more in postage or bus fares to go to the closest CX to pick that up, which would, to be fair, I didn't really fancy doing it. I'd rather just pay £2 there, extra there and there. And then lastly, I already own this digitally on the PS4, but it was only £1. It's an Xbox One game I don't own, so that was Battlefield 4. I haven't even checked if this is complete. Yeah, actually, it's complete. I thought it'd be rude to leave it there. Never finished the Battlefield 4 campaign, so I might actually go back and finish that. So this comes to the majority of video part one. So I went to Kidderminster for a little walkabout, charity shop hunting, just having a nose. And there's, which I've spoke about, there's Regenerate store. Again, I think it's part of a Cash Generator, which got plenty of games in there. So I went in and have a look. So story is, I went in originally and I picked up 5 games. I think the 5 games come to a total of £5 maybe. But then on the counter, I saw there was about 50 PS3 games. So I asked the young lady behind the counter if wouldn't mind, if I'd look through them as well, since I'm going for, the full PS3 set eventually. And she said, yeah, I can do. So I want to thank the staff at Regenerate. I know they said that they were probably check out the channel. So if you're checking out the channel, guys, thanks again for helping me out. So yeah, done some cracking deals on these. So all these are complete. I won't discuss how much I paid, but let's just say I've done really well on these. So first off is an upgrade to a copy I have. Just the disc is in better condition. That's Grand Theft Auto 4. These are all going to be complete with the manuals because I would have left them there otherwise. Second is an upgrade to a copy of a game I picked up a couple of months ago because that didn't have the manual. So now I have one with the manual, which is Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. This one is apparently still goes for a lot more than what it's supposed to. I didn't realise until I got back home. I think I've got an Asian copy, but it's multi-regional PS3. Does not bother me. Technically, it still counts as me completing the PAL set if I do get it, if I do complete it, because it's a game that was released in the PAL territories. Decided when it comes to PS3 games, if it's going to cost me half the price to get a Japanese copy, and as long as the manuals and everything's in English, that's going to do for me. I'm not going to pay triple the amount just for English manual, and it doesn't bother me that much. So I picked up Need for Speed Carbon. So it's only when I got back home. I don't know if you can see, like little Asian writing. So I think this is a PAL 3, which I think is South Asia. But again, it plays on a PS3. That's all I need. Next I picked up is F120 2013, sorry, the complete edition. I think all of the complete edition comes on the disc. I think so. Well, CX will charge it as if it does, so it must come on the disc. Next game I picked up is Midnight Club. Is it Los Angeles? Never played Midnight Club, to be fair. Obviously, it's just going to be GTA racing game, so might be pretty good. This is the game I don't know nothing much about, but obviously it's going for PS3, so you're going to have to pick these up. It's Black Site. Now I think it's a squad-based first-person shooter. I don't think it's just like a normal first-person shooter by the background or the back images. So be interested to see how that one plays. Next one is it's Call of Duty World at War. Brilliant campaign on this. Never really got into, I think Zombies was released first on this, and I never really got into Zombies. Next game I picked up, I already own it on PS4. I think I own Xbox One, but it's I didn't own it for the PS3. Shadow Mordor, quality game that is. First one I think is a lot better than the second one, story wise, but the second one's a lot better gameplay wise than this one, if you know what I mean. Yeah. This one I thought was quite pricey. Well, I thought it was worth quite a bit, but no, it seems to have dropped in value. It's Ridge Racer Unbounded. Now, I think this is a cross between Ridge Racer and Burnout by the looks of it. Quite interesting to see how that plays, because obviously I like arcade racers. So yeah, glad to check that one out. This game, I've never owned a copy of this, and obviously those that know, they've just released a HD version of this game without the multiplayer, but you get the DLC with it for a full price game. I wasn't going to pay a full price price for it, especially when they haven't remade it. They've not even upscaled it. I don't think they've just ported it. So I already own Red Dead Redemption, but I never owned Undead Nightmare. Been told it's quite a lengthy DLC on that, so I'll have to put the time aside to give that a go. Sorry, because I love Red Dead Redemption, the first one anyway. I think it's one of my top 10 games. And then lastly for today's video, I picked up Operation Flashpoint Red River. I think it was like 50p at Regenerate, so you know, complete. I'm going to do it. So again, I'd like to thank the staff again at Regenerate. for helping me out on that. And yeah, guys, I'll catch you later in part 2 of the video. See you guys.